Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode.
I'm Brock,
I'm Brent. Welcome to 2PC Chat.
where we talk about Star Wars, Marvel, and everything else.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today we're
Welcome
gonna
back.
today we're gonna be talking about She-Hulk episode 2.
Number 2.
Yeah. As always,
Uh,
I'm Brent.
I'm Brock.
All right. What did you think off the bat?
I thought it was good. I think it was much better than the first episode.
Yeah.
Um, I like how she was. Well, I mean, obviously she got fired off the rip, which was cool. I mean, not cool, but kind of sparked the next arc in the story with her becoming a mutant lawyer. So yeah, that was cool.
I liked how they did, the very intro where it says She-Hulk and it says attorney at law. They changed it
Yeah.
and it says attorney for hire. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. No, I didn't catch that, but yeah, that's a great catch. That's
Yeah.
that's good on them to call that up.
I feel like they had a bunch of little things in this episode, but also
Yeah,
some big tie-ins.
lots of Easter eggs in this one. Yeah, so starting off with her getting fired. I don't know if you noticed, like as she was scrolling through like job advertisements, they had that article about a man with claws got into a bar fight. So obviously that's a hint at Wolverine.
I'm really
And then they
looking forward to
had yeah, no, and then they had the article below that was a reference to the Eternals of like the big statue guy coming out of the ocean, which none of the other shows, like even Doctor Strange or anything, has commented on that. So
I know.
that's kind of the first reference we've seen of the Eternals since the actual movie itself.
Yeah, I'm glad they did because I mean that thing's massive and
Yeah, I don't know
technically,
how it hasn't. Yeah, like I don't know how it hasn't been brought up yet, but
oh yeah.
whatever.
No, yeah. We talked the last episode a little bit about breaking the fourth wall, and
Yeah.
when they did it this time, like when she was walking through the office, like I was
Hmm.
like, okay, that it just felt weird. Like that was not a good time for a fourth wall break
Yeah.
type thing. And I'm like, I thought she was talking to the dude for a second. I'm like, what the heck's
Right.
going on?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said before last week, I'm not a huge fan of when they do that, but I get the idea behind it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about her first client being Abomination?
I'm super stoked for that. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's great to see that. Or one, I guess it's great to see that they're bringing back in, coming back to the Incredible Hulk.
Right.
You
The
know,
original. Well, that's even like the original actor too who
yeah,
played Abomination, so that's cool.
I think they had to do that for like licensing stuff, like
Yeah.
But still, I like that even more. That because technically, the Incredible Hulk is still part of the canon timeline, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So
know it took place right after. Well, if you watch the post-scene credits in the original Incredible Hulk movie, you see Tony Stark come up to Banner at the bar and start talking to him. So
okay, so yeah, I guess just that they tied that all in together. Like last time I fought your cousin.
yeah, yeah,
So that was cool. Like, tried to
yeah,
kill him.
right.
Yeah, I guess one thing I'm also happy they did was you've seen Shang-Chi, right?
Yeah.
So if you recall, Wong gets the abomination and they're doing that cage fighting together.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
so when you see that pop up in the news, I'm like,
At the end, yeah,
yeah, I'm like, oh,
yeah,
like okay, that makes
yeah,
so much more sense because I'm like, what the heck's Wong doing? Like just cage
exactly.
fighting. So
Yeah.
I'm curious what they have in store for him, if Wong's working with Abomination or what's going on there.
Hmm. Yeah. No, that'll be interesting. I think. Yeah. Leading up to that, though, I feel like the whole first encounter with She-Hulk and the Abomination was pretty good. I think they did a good job of creating a case for Abomination as far as like him being a government experiment and his mission was to stop this Hulk that was destroying cities and stuff like that. So if you look at it from that perspective, he's not necessarily the bad guy.
Yeah.
It's more of like he was hired and created to do this job to stop the Hulk,
Mm-hmm.
and then when things went sideways, he got blamed for it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I think yeah, there's definitely a compelling argument from like a legal perspective. But now it'll be interesting since he technically escaped prison. It'll be interesting to see where they go from there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I, I'm almost tempted to rewatch The Incredible Hulk, just kind of so I can watch it from his from that perspective. You know, like
Sure.
okay, what? Because honestly, I mean, when it come out, like 2008 or something like that.
Yeah, 2008.
Been
It
a
was right
while.
after Iron Man. Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like I need to watch that, just kind of see what he
Yeah.
means. I guess if I can see that in that movie. But,
I feel like out of the Incredible Hulk movies that they've made, um, have you seen the old one from like 2000 and like 3 or 2 with Eric Bana?
I don't think so.
I feel like that's more of like the Incredible Hulk origin story. I feel like the one in 2008, they basically just sped through him actually becoming the Hulk and then introduced like him fighting Abomination versus like actually explaining how he became the Hulk.
Okay.
I mean, they touched on it a little bit, but like in the Eric Bana movie, they did a way better job of explaining how he became the Hulk.
Okay, I would have to check that one out too. That one's not on Disney
What?
Plus.
No, that one's like not even owned by Disney. That's
Yeah.
like it's like way before. I don't know. It's an old movie, but one thing too about the Incredible Hulk, the 2008 version that we're talking about with Abomination, is there's a so you know how like the Hulk bleeds, and then if you get like the blood in your system or whatever, like you turn into a Hulk.
Yeah.
Like how She-Hulk got infected. There's a part in the Incredible Hulk where Stan Lee, so the Hulk bleeds into a like a soda bottle or whatever, and then Stan Lee ends up drinking that,
Oh.
and then just kind of leads off on that. So there technically could be a third Hulk out there somewhere, but I mean, obviously a Stan Lee cameo. So
So that brings something up. So I don't know if you ever played it, but it's the Lego Star Wars Marvel game.
I haven't played it now.
Okay, so once you unlock Stan Lee, his superpower is to turn into a Hulk.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe they played it that way. I don't know.
maybe that way.
They did good on them. I don't know.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it just ended with him, escaping prison, all that fun stuff.
Right.
It's I don't know. I find it's just her character type thing, but when people are like talking to her, like she did it with her dad, she did it with Bruce Banner, like as she's talking to him, she's just like not letting them say anything.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, that it's getting to me a little bit, and I'm like, shut up. Like,
Kind of
just,
annoying. Yeah.
but I mean, like I said, it's just the character.
Right.
Maybe that's
I
just
don't know if you caught it too. So in the first episode, she's like really into like she's got the hots for Captain America.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed in the second episode too. There's a moment where you can see her phone, and the screensaver is Captain America's like ass.
Is it really?
So I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny too.
That's good. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to see from this next episode? I think it comes out tomorrow. So,
Yeah, Thursday. Well, yeah. I mean, if you're watching this, we're recording on a Wednesday, but obviously, I'd like to see the connection with Shang-Chi and Wong with the cage fighting. I'm assuming they would tie into that. Maybe they're happening simultaneously as far as like timeline goes. Yeah. Otherwise, I think they're definitely at some point going to tie more into Miss Marvel, the overarching like this She-Hulk series has to be the bridge between the current MCU and X-Men. It has to be, especially with all this like mutant talk, like in Miss Marvel, and all these X-Men references, this has definitely got to be the bridge between MCU and X-Men.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they kind of did that a little bit with WandaVision.
Sure.
I mean, that was just like a little taste of it type thing. You know, it wasn't anything crazy, but.
Hmm.
But I mean, I don't know. I'm excited to see what they do. I'm I'm hoping to see Wong appear sometime in the series, just to.
Sure.
I mean, because he was a part of that whole cage fighting thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see, what else? I mean,
Did you watch the posting credits in the at the end of the second episode?
yeah, where she's helping
Yeah,
Trisha
she's
tie it and
like,
the dad
yeah,
goes.
doing everything for her dad. I thought that was kind of cool. How they, I mean, they've been introducing the little mini posting credits like in the recent shows too. I mean, I know they did it a little bit throughout Miss Marvel as well, but this just kind of adds a little light humor to the mix.
Oh yeah, 100%. No, I like that. Some, kind of. I mean, it makes you want to keep watching them because they're either funny or they add something to the whole story. You know,
Yeah, for sure,
or a
absolutely.
little tidbit of information for what's coming next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, did I tell you I finished Hawkeye finally?
yeah, yeah. No, that's great.
Yeah, that was amazing. I loved seeing Kingpin in it.
Yeah, I think he did a great job. The actor himself,
Oh yeah.
he played the villain great. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he ties into the new Daredevil.
I'm wondering if She-Hulk's gonna take on Kingpin at some point. I mean, he
Maybe.
he escaped, I guess, or we don't know that. I guess he just his
Right.
niece shot him at the end. So,
Hmm. Yeah,
but
but he definitely has some sort of like mutation though. So
oh yeah, I mean,
with like the strength and whatnot.
oh yeah, 100%. Dude
Yeah.
just takes freaking. I mean, Duke could probably take a bullet. That's why I know he's still alive.
Right.
like,
One. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say I also finished Miss Marvel finally.
Yeah.
I mean, overall story, I thought it was all right. I'm curious to see how it's gonna tie in. If she's gonna be kind of
Yeah.
like the Peter Parker, like the young.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know if you caught in the last episode of that, they mention her as like a mutant. So again, I think they're trying to bridge that X-Men gap. One thing too, going back to She-Hulk episode 2. So when she's talking to the Hulk on the phone, asking like if it's okay if she takes on Blonsky or Abomination as a client, did you notice that he's like in outer space?
Yeah. Where's he
Yeah.
going?
So, yeah. So, I think that leads us to World War Hulk, which is supposed to be rumored his next movie.
Yeah. Okay. Did Marvel
So,
release
like,
it on their timeline?
uh, not officially, but well, they might have actually. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I know that's like the next thing. The comic is huge for
Yep.
World War Hulk. Like it's its whole own saga. So I'm assuming that would be the next tie-in for him because he hasn't had a solo movie since the very beginning, and even then, Mark Ruffalo wasn't even the star of that one. So
Uh-huh. Okay. I mean, is that because I've briefly seen a comic book cover where it's like there are multiple Hulks, like
yeah,
She-Hulk's one of them.
yep, yeah,
So I don't Red Hulk. I know is one of them. So I'm if that is that the World War Hulk or
yeah. I believe so. I'm not too familiar on the comics themselves.
yeah.
I just know there's a huge line of them. Um, but yeah, I know that there's definitely a lot of hints leaning towards that, and I think with him being in space during that one scene, I think that because I don't know if you remember in the very first episode, like the thing that causes the accident to where she becomes She-Hulk is there's that spaceship
Oh yeah.
that like cuts off their car. And if you remember from Thor, or not Love and Thunder, Ragnarok, that's the same type of jet that they used on that planet.
Yeah, that
That
Quinjet.
yeah, that he was stuck on. Not the Quinjet, but it's the one of those foreign spaceships.
Oh, okay. Like the one they used to get off of the ship?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's right, because the Quinjet wasn't working. Or
yeah,
he
yep,
smashed it or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. But yeah, no, I think that'll be good.
Right on. Alrighty. So, guess that wraps it up for today's video. Thank you all for stopping
Yeah,
by.
man, it's fun.
Be
Thank
sure
you all for
to
joining.
be sure to check out our socials. 2PC Trank on Twitch and TikTok.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter at _ Brock Taylor.
And
Be sure to leave a like on the YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. Also, if you're listening on audio, we appreciate it.
yeah, be sure to
Thanks for
subscribe
the
as well.
support. Yeah. Peace.